Oh my goodness. Where do I see chat? Okay, I see my chat here. I see my stream over there. This is my first time. This is my first time streaming on YouTube, actually. So, welcome me to YouTube. Hey, do I have my sound alert? I do have my sound alert. That was probably loud, and I'm so sorry if I just blasted y'all in the ears. I apologize already. I immediately regretted it after I did it. So, I have to. Let's try to get some people in the chat, or let's get some people actually into the stream before I actually start going through what I'm going to be doing. And to inform you guys, what I'm going to be doing is using the ArmorSmith app. I'm going to start sizing. Yo, Layer, what's good, bro? I'm going to use the ArmorSmith app to make myself an avatar so I can put my STL file into the app and then size my War Machine armor before I slice it and get it to printing. So because I'm just now using this before, I wanted to live stream it so I can walk my way through the processes as anybody else does as well. So by all means, if you have questions, ask the questions. I'll try to answer them the best of my ability. I'm gonna have questions too. So if y'all know how to use this app, man, please help me out just as much as I will help you out. We're doing it together. I gotta put out some notifications though that I'm live, right? Because we gotta get people to come say hello. It is super hot in my room. I got two computers going. I got the computer behind me going. I got my computer right here going too. So it is cooking in here. You're gonna be doing the same thing, R? I bet. Welcome to the stream, R. I appreciate it. I don't even know your official name. It just says R, so I'm gonna call you R. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so if you're learning how to use this and you want to use this for your builds or whatever you're doing next, hey, we're gonna learn together. It says 78 degrees in our room. It is cooking right now. Got to get something to drink. I'm gonna be having cotton mouth. I'm talking so much. Not because I smoke, because I talk a lot. What was I about to do? Notifications. Hey, if y'all got anybody who's interested in like using this application or just into 3D printing, got questions, man, like let them know. Let them know that I'm live. We live, baby. Yeah. I don't want y'all to wait too long though. Just like another couple of minutes. Not we'll get started in a few minutes. Let me drop out some notifications, let people gather in, and then we'll go ahead and get it started. Hey, if y'all got any questions for me now, y'all can just ask them. Anything about my last builds, my last streams. I want to make a full tutorial on sizing. What is it? Sunday I usually make up videos. So Sunday I'm gonna try to get a video out about sizing and slicing prints because that's what I'm gonna be doing for the following week is which I do my first piece of my War Machine armor. So the first piece of my War Machine armor is going to be going out next week. So this week I'm going to make a video about sizing and slicing. Hence why I'm doing this ArmorSmith app. I'm trying to make a post on Instagram and I keep getting distracted. Y'all distracted me. Post. No, 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 no. Like that one. That's the. It shouldn't be so hard to make a post that you're going live, right? I'm overthinking, overcomplicated. There you go. Just put like a little sign that says I'm live, and then I'm gonna send a link to it. There we go. So now everyone has a link to it that I'm live. Boop. Add to my story. Bet. Yo, Butch's Basement Builds. What's happening? Welcome to the stream. I just put out a post that I'm live on my Instagram, so we should be good to go. Do a story, it'll be at the top. I just did one. I just dropped a story that I'm live. See, I've been live for 7 minutes. 7 minutes we've been live. Yeah, hey everybody, go. Larry, you make it seem so simple. I should make you my social media manager. You can run my social when I blow up. All right. So let me do my little cool scene transition over to here. And I could probably did this without y'all having to see all my notification stuff. There we go. So what I got on me, I thought I had it on me. You know what? I left all my stuff. I left all my stuff in the kitchen. I'll be right back. All right, so let's take a look at this app, right? Things that I've got with me so I can make sure I got all the sizing properly is I got the cosplay calipers. You can go check this out on Uncle Jesse's YouTube page and find a video where he features cosplay calipers. He has a link in there. You just download the link, and the link will take you to a page where you can download the STL, and then you can print these out. It doesn't even take a lot of filament, and you don't even have to do it in a high-res detail. I think I did because I'm extra, but it prints out in 2 little pieces. You flip one, and then you print out the little spacer, and now when you use it, you can measure like arm length. Can't even see me, huh? Arm length. You can do your head when you want to try to size up your helmets. You know, they work. Another thing that I made sure I had was some measuring tape, soft cloth measuring tape. You can get it at like a hobby store or a fabric store. That'll help you get circumferences of body parts, arms, legs, yada, yada, yada. So I'm going to be using that to get the measurements for my avatar right here. So you see my avatar. I have not used them yet. You have your head, nose, arms, torso. I'm gonna have to take all of these measurements. So y'all be with me. So while I'm doing all these measurements, I've never seen this app. So you got your workspaces, your parts, tool information, grid. This is all new to me. Avatar. I'm just gonna start and create a new avatar. Are you sure you want to reset the avatar's measurements? Yes. That way. So I was supposed to do this at first, but when I first did this, can y'all see this? I'm gonna move it over here so y'all can see. So when I first did this, I kind of like skimmed through it to see what I was doing, but when I ended it, it just gave me a random avatar. So now we're gonna create. This is the first thing you need to do, right? Is create your avatar. So we're gonna do that first. The first thing to do before you start building costume is to get your avatar set up. Your avatar is a virtual version of yourself, which you use to get your costume scaled perfectly. To get started, let's go step by step through all the measurements you need to take to get your avatar ready. Enter your overall height and then click the next button to continue. So I'm going to go in inches because I'm American and I am 73 inches. The reason why I know that is because it's 6'1" and I was in the military and they always measured us in inches. So let's go. Let's do our first measurement, 73 inches. It says before entering your chest measurement, please choose from the drop down below whether you should use chest circumference or bust under bust. Typically, the chest circumference will be used for males, bust under bust for females. So we do chest because I'm a dude. And chest measurements is taking a circumference measurement around your chest. The widest point, stand in a relaxed posture and breathe out. Okay. Ote. So we're going to be measuring this part right here. Should I stand up, right? I should probably stand up. Do this. All right. Hike her up. First. Uh-oh. I'm going to do it too tight. So breathe out and about right here. 42 and a half inches. 42 and a half inches. Or 2.5. Uh-oh. There you go. 42.5. Can y'all see that? Here. I just noticed something. There we go. I'm gonna do a little bit so y'all don't have to look at my. There we go. So y'all can see this now. 42 and a half inches. All right. Next thing we got to do is neck. The neck measurement is taken around the neck with the tape resting on your shoulders. When I was in the military, we used to have to do, if you are overweight or if they considered your standards overweight, they would have to do tape measurings to make sure you're the right fit, like your weight to like your what's it called? It was your height to weight measurements and your neck. So they measure your whole body to make sure you weren't fat. So I haven't had this done since then. And I was never even overweight. What happened was their standards are so their standards are so weird that they considered me about 15 inches, huh? Yeah, about 15 inches. They considered me overweight. I wasn't. I was not overweight. I was just a big thick dude. 15 inches for my neck. Has anybody in the chat used this before? Is there any good tips that y'all got for me for filling all this information out, or am I doing it by the right way? Measure your shoulder width from outside edge of your left shoulder, basically where the sleeve of your shirt starts, to the outside edge of the right shoulder. It's very important that you do this with a fitted shirt, otherwise the measurement will not be correct. So technically, I got a fitted shirt on. You said I had that done once. If your neck is too fat, you fail the body tape. Exactly. R. That is exactly right. I don't know how I'm gonna do this by myself, yo. I'm gonna try my bestest. About 19. No, that can't be right. I got broad shoulders though. I do have broad shoulders. So this might actually be right. So see. Very, very broad shoulders. Maybe let's go in a little bit. I'm about to go in about half an inch. So about 21, 20. I'm gonna just round it down to 20. I'm gonna do 20 inches. That was a hard one to measure. That one I probably had to get somebody to do for me. Dang, the shoulders. I can use my cosplay calipers. Hey, yo, this might actually be a vibe, yo. Nah, this ain't gonna work. You said you can measure a t-shirt and maybe add a little room for error. That seems kind of sketch. So if I do it like this, cosplay calipers to the rescue. So I got this measurement. Yo, definitely have somebody help you with this. That'd be my first tip. That's my first tip for you guys. All right, so this is giving me 17. Cosplay calipers say 17, and I'm saying, but you don't also want it to be exact, right? We'll see when it fits body. I'm gonna go with the middle. Let's go 18 and a half. Because I said 20. The cosplay calipers says 17. So 18 and a half. We're gonna just go with the middle. 18.5. Cause I got some broad shoulders, you know what I'm saying? I used to work out, I used to hit the gym, so my shoulders are pretty broad. Arm length. Relax your arms. Start from where you ended the shoulder measuring. In other words, the outside edge of the shoulder where the sleeve of your shirt starts. And measure to your elbow. Continue measuring from your elbow to just below your wrist bone, hugging the shape of your arm. So if I have to do this pose, right? So if I'm doing this pose, I'm supposed to measure from the top of my shoulder here. This is super hard to do by yourself. Here to here, where my elbow is. Looks about 13 inches. Easiest way to do it is go to a suit dry cleaner and tailor. Yeah. So 13 from there to there. And then we're just going to add it, right? And then from forearm to wrist, elbow to my wrist is roughly about 11. So 13 and 11, 24. Go 24 inches. Oh, bicep circumference 21 inches. We got 21-inch pythons right there. Yo, what up, Doug? Deuce. Thank you for being here, homie. I appreciate it. We're just measuring these pythons right now. You know what I'm saying? I already know it's like 21, 26-inch pythons. You feel me? Should I flex or not flex? What does it say? It says relax your arms at your side, then wrap the tape measuring. Oh, it doesn't want me to flex? Weak. All right, they're not going to be 21 inches because I can't flex. I know it. I know. All right, so I got to do it relaxing. They don't want the true definition of guns here. They don't want guns on YouTube. All right, so relax. They're looking about 15. I wish there were more, but I gotta be real. About 15 inches. 15-inch pythons. All right, forearm. They want to go to the thick part. Yep. This is like legit hard, yo. You probably want to get the widest measurement since you'll be wearing a t-shirt under that armor. Yeah. So the PLA isn't conforming. True R. That is facts. But when I scale it, when I'm actually sizing it, when I'm sizing it, I'm going to give myself some comfort too. Like this is just making my avatar. You got to remember. So this is supposed to be the most accurate as possible because this is just creating an avatar. Once I put the suit on my avatar, then I'll be able to get like where I needed more space and stuff. You'll see once I get to that part. Hopefully this won't take that long. This already, we already what, 30 minutes? We're already 30 minutes in. No, about 23 minutes in. Yo, my forearm is legit the same size as my bicep. 12 and 3/4. 12 and 3/4. I'm just gonna say 12 and a half. We ain't doing all this 3/4, but jazz. Length, bruh, bruh. Okay. Lower your head a little bit and measure from the most prominent bone in your neck to the back of your crotch, 1 centimeter below your rear. Use the measurement of your jacket that fits you. If you feel like, just measure the center back seam of your jacket without including the collar. Triple B, you think this is funny, huh? Oh, so you think this is funny, huh? All right. All right, y'all gonna have to watch this one. Hold on. Oh shoot. All right. So from from here, right? 30. About to get demonetized. first first stream on here, right? 30, it said 30 inches. This guy has about 28, so that's about right. 30 inches. Yo, I gotta get y'all gotta get these exact measurements, bruh. I don't want to be skimping out on the content. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna miss out, and y'all gonna not understand because I wasn't thorough enough. I'm thorough, okay? Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. That's hilarious. All right, waist circumference. The waist measurement is taken as a circumference measurement around your waist, just above your belly button. Stand in a relaxed posture and breathe out. This one should be easy. Look at that guy. That guy got love handles. So do I. Who am I kidding? Doug, I said it's like being in the army again. Uh oh. Uh oh. So around the waist, I'm gonna do a belly button. I know for a fact when you're getting your stuff taped, you want to do it at the belly button. So breathe out. 38. No, wait, no, that's not true. I lied because the tape. 39. Woo, I'm fat. I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. 39. Damn, am I sure? One more time. Measure twice. Was it check? Measure twice, cut once. Measure twice, cut once. Here we go. 39. Yep. 39 degrees for the waist. Jeez, I'm a little fat boy. Next. Hip circumference. All right, hips don't lie. I'm about a 42 in the hips. All right, take your shoes off and stand with your legs slightly wide. Oh, I'm doing my inseam. Measure Measure the highest center point of the thigh below the crotch and on the floor, following the natural shape of the leg. Pull the tape just taut enough. All right, I'm going to do this slightly off stream, and I'll let y'all know how it goes. I'm pretty sure you can see the picture. You know how this one goes. Do it in reverse. I got a 32 inseam. All right, measure twice, check, cut once. Hold on. Yeah, 32. Put like 3 inches under your foot and pull it up. That's basically how I did it. That's layer. That's exactly how I did it. Get that thigh meat going. We gotta get that thigh meat. 24. I got some like exact ass measurements. I ain't been that flexible since the male stripper camp. They don't want to print high waters. Imagine I got my war machine suit, but like the ankles be showing. I got like the boots. I got like the boots, butch. I got like the boots, right? And then like just a whole bunch of ankle. Oh, made me forget what my thigh meat is. I can't mess with y'all, bro. That's why this shit is taking forever. All right, 24. I remember now. 24. I'm gonna start putting the measurements in before I read chat because y'all are killing me. All right, wrap the tape measurement around your calf. What is this? Calf circumference with nerd socks. Yo, I got a strong sock game. My sock game is super strong. Black black ankle socks. No, 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 the white ones. You gotta have white ankle socks. Even though I don't even own a pair of white socks. White ankle socks. All right. We got to do the calf circumference. Wrap the tape measurement around your calf at its thickest section. Use the large value of the two. Make sure the tape measurement. Wait, keep the tape measurement horizontal. What? Okay. Make sure you keep the tape measurement. Wrap the tape measurement around your calf at its thickest section and use. Ooh, okay. 15. So they're saying people got two different calves, two different calf sizes. I probably got two different calf sizes while I'm messing around. They're both 15. I got little calves compared to this model. All right, head width. So let's see. It says head width is one of the most important measurements when sizing a helmet. I actually have a 3D model of my head, y'all. So I use this app. So this is a good like plug. So for a head scan, right? I have this app called. Hold on, let me find it. Photo. It is called EM3D, and there's another one called Saint Scandy Pro. So there's two apps. Can y'all see that? One's called Scandy Pro, right here in the middle, and the other one's called EM3D. I use those to take a 3D scan using my phone, just like this. I take a 3D scan of my head, and then you pay like $5 once it's finished, and then you get an actual size, like a good scan of your head. Yeah, so I have a Scandy Pro, and then the other one says G Head Scandy Pro. So I use Scandy Pro for this one, and it's not the greatest. It's not the greatest model you can see, but it gets. This is what I use for for my head because I don't have to really worry about this, and I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about in a second. I gotta rotate this around. So once you actually get it orientated to the right spot, and right here has my printer. So I have an Elegoo Neptune 3 Plus, and I have this ugly. I have this ugly scan of my head. So here's a scan of my head using the Scandy Plus. It's not the greatest. Then you just gonna import whatever you want to do. So I just did the red hood, right? So if I put in the red hood helmet like such, I'm going to select that one. I can actually now take this. I got to learn the quick buttons and then size the helmet to my head to know if it's going to fit. Now I'm going to ignore all like the little pieces on the edges, but just pay attention to the overall shape of my head. And I can tell right now that this is going to be a tight fit on my head. Like I will definitely have to scale this up if I were to use it. So if y'all are interested, this is called Scandy Pro. You can find it on the App Store for Apple. I'm pretty sure you can find it for what's it called? Android as well. Scandy Pro, and the other one is now. Once you do make your first scan to export it, you're gonna have to pay a little bit of money to export your scans. But you only have to do it one good one. So you can keep doing them over and over again until you get a good quality scan. And then you can go ahead and export it and pay like $5. And the other one is EM3D. EM3D. They work, they work. That's all I gotta say. So yeah. But I'm gonna do, let's go back to this app and I'm going to measure it. Ooh. Ears and right above the bridge of your nose. What does that say? So I'm gonna give it a little bit extra. 23. Is that right? Wait, hold on. Or is it just ear to ear? Wait. That is the most important measurement. The Creality Ferret Pro. I saw it. And it's. Why do they have this thing right here? Can I move it? I can't read it. I can't even read chat because this thing is in the way. It's pretty nice. Is that a 3D scanner? Layer, is that a 3D scanner that you're talking about? It said head width is the most important measurements when sizing a helmet. There are a few ways to accomplish this. One way to place your head between two books, measure the distance between the two books. Another is to place your head in between a door jamb and to measure the distance between those. Oh, okay. So we're just going how from one side to the other side. That's perfect for these cosplay calibers. We're gonna, it's a handheld scanner. Gotcha. So for scanning the head, we're gonna use these cosplay calipers instead of putting my head in between a door jamb. I'm not doing that. So we just have to do from one side of the head to the other. And I don't know, what's the biggest part of my head? Probably right behind the ears. So measure right here using the cosplay calipers. And then we're gonna mark it. I'm gonna mark it down on a, mark it down on a piece of paper. All right, so I used the cosplay calipers, got the measurement, and then I marked it on a piece of paper right here. So I have my two measurements, and then I'm gonna use the tape measure and then see the distance between that, which is 7.5 with my big old dome. 7.5. Now head circumference, wrap the tape measure around your head just above your ears and eyebrows to get the circumference of your head. Got this big old dome skis. So let's see. I think I'm doing it right. I kind of want to get the exact circumference of the dome piece. I'm looking, I have a TV right here, so I'm looking at the TV so I can get the exact measurements. Well, right there. There we go. 23 and a half. 23 and a half. Measure my foot from the back of your foot to the end of your big toe. What if your middle toe is bigger? Luckily, my middle toe is the same size as my big toe. All right, 10 and a half. I got a little feet. 10 and a half. And that's it? Look at my little chubby avatar. why, why are my arms so long and why am I so chubby? Nah, the arm, I'm gonna redo the arms. That can't be right. Bruh. Why is my avatar so chubby, yo? That's funny. This is funny. This can't be right though. My arm, I look like a little gorilla. This cannot be right. Oh, bruh. Can y'all see this? Avatar, edit, edit measurements. I don't know how to edit it though. Let's see. You don't want to see your avatar. Why does mine look like this? I do not. No way. Well, actually, I got some pretty long arms. They might be, they might be right. Let's change the pose. Relax. Oh, this is relaxed. Depose. What's total height? Can I figure out my total height? Add all that up. Add it all up. I gotta play with this a little bit more. Redo your chest and back. You think my chest and back look funny? Why is everything in centimeters too? (2 feet 6 inches, 1.5 inches, 10.7. All right, redoing back real quick. Twenty-nine, 29 and a half. So I did the one from the spine to the back, and it was 29 and a half. Just 75 centimeters. Yeah, this one has me at 76.2, which mine was 75 the first time, 75 and a half. So that's about right. And then the shoulder. Ugh. Shoulders is hard. I'm gonna have my girl do it real quick. Hold on. All right, we're back. My avatar will probably look like a big spider eating. Now I'm gonna need everybody to post. I'm gonna need everybody to redo their avatars and send them to me, and I need to make a post of everybody's avatar from ArmorSmith. And I think I totally forgot my back. Hold on. Shoot. Did we say 29 and a half? 49. So my shoulders are actually more broad. So my shoulders are actually a little bit more broad. I got to add some to it. Yeah. I need to add an inch to my shoulder, the back of my shoulders. I don't know how to edit it though. All right. I guess this is accurate then. Let's let's put the let's put a piece on and see what it looks like. Chest pose. So what you're supposed to be able to do is you're supposed to be able to add a piece and be able to rotate it in there. Uniform scale. So like how do you open a piece? So if I'm going to open a War Machine piece, right? I'm gonna get it from ab, bicep, arc reactor, elbow. I need the back piece. Chest and back. Chest, War Machine Mark 1. But can I grab one of the pieces, like a chest piece, and then yeah. All I did was click on the file and then I just dragged it into this part right here. Now, now I'm supposed to oh wait, attach. I'll rotate. All right, so some of the stuff isn't really easy to manipulate. I don't. I need to get this chest piece. That doesn't even look like his chest piece. Does that look like the chest piece? Kind of, sort of. I need to rotate it now. You say you're built like a twin stick popsicle. All right. I need to rotate. I need to be able to figure out how to. Yo, there has to. Y'all, come on. Y'all, there has to be an easier way to rotate the pieces inside the actual. I don't know how to rotate pieces or like X, Y, and Z. If I can figure this out, we'll be moving because then I can start attaching pieces. Haven't even got to the slicing portion yet. I just got my monkey gorilla avatar with his long arms. Um. All right, so we need this to go this way. So what is that? The Y 90 degrees. Nope. Control Z. All right. The X 45 degrees. Negative 45 degrees. 90. Starting to figure this out a little bit. I don't like how I have to enter the values. There we go. About 95. That looks like something. Now we just got to move it up a little bit, huh? This should be uniform. Nope, wrong way. It'd be the Z axis, right? To move up. Nope. We're going to move that back. So it's the Y axis. This is super complicated. I wish if I were to make some notes, and maybe I just don't know how to do it, but if I were to make some notes, I'll make it where like you can just click and drag. Like, why do I have to enter these values all by myself, like manually? There we go. Let's try to do it higher. Because if you want to make a quick change, if I want to make a quick change, you know what I'm saying? Then I have to. That actually almost looks like it fits, huh? There's a little space in the. There's a lot of space in the chest right here. Maybe it needs to come back a little bit. So now on the z-axis, we're gonna go negative 0.5, maybe. There we go. There we go. That took away that little space. Might be too big. I have to put the back on to see how it fits. Because you know what? Once I scale it, I'm gonna have to scale everything together. So I have to get it all put on me together. Let's look at the back piece real fast. Oh, I know there has to be. There's gonna be a easier way to manipulate each model. I don't think it attached to anything. There we go. Back piece. We're gonna rotate that another 90 for the back then. The X. Let's rotate the X again, about 90 degrees. Okay, just kidding. Negative 90 degrees. Just kidding again. So 45 regular, 45 degrees. This is absurd. There we go. I found it. I found it. I think I found out how it goes. There it is. So how does this attach, y'all? I can't. I am not. Boy, if I'm not getting like overwhelmed right now. It looks a little small. I'm gonna have to go up a little bit size because my body is not gonna fit into that. Let's rotate it. This looks pretty interesting though. I kind of like. The way everything looks like it's fitting now. It actually looks like I'm putting a suit together. You know what I'm saying? It actually looks like I'm doing something. You know? But this doesn't look like it's fitting too well. Rotate is R, translate is T. Okay. So I can do quick. Don't this piece look like they should fit in together? Let's rotate it a little bit more. Look how high that looks though. And it looks really small. I would need to do both, and I'll need to do them a little bit bigger. I scaled both of them, but they both didn't go up big enough, I don't think. So now I got them both selected. Let's go up about 105. See, they look like they're not scaling uniformly. Maybe I just didn't have them together properly. Put them right here in the middle. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Because the pieces don't look like they line up anymore. Like, what's this one only scaled up to? There you go. They just didn't scale up together. That's weird. I'm already finding bugs. I'm already finding bugs. That looked like it lined up a little bit. I'm just trying to line up everything right now to make sure it looks like right. And it still looks like it's hugging a little tight, huh? I'm gonna have to scale this up a little bit more. Look at my ears. Like my whole face is like, I'm never gonna get that helmet on. This thing is tight. This thing looks like it's like a toiger. It still looks a little snug. But what's good about this app though is you can actually manipulate the X and Y. You don't have to scale it proportionately. If I feel the helmet or it's too snug this way, I can scale it to make it a little bit wider. Looks more comfortable that way. Because right now that's not looking too comfortable, and I can't keep making it bigger because I'm gonna have so much space. Look at that space. I can't keep scaling it that size and then expect these two pieces to change. That looks way too big. So I definitely look at all that back space back there. You can see the space in between the back. So I can't keep scaling it up uniformly and expect it to come out right. But I don't want to stretch it because then it's going to look unproportioned. I do want to try to just get it right like this. Let's drop it back down to 105. It's riding a little high. That's what I think. Do you think? Well, I have the arms. I have the arms in there. So if we move this out of the way, we move the chest piece out of the way, and we're going to move this down. You see how the arms kind of fit in there a certain way? Let's get both of these back to about 105. I kind of like the way 105 was looking. It still has a lot of room in the back though. But see, now my arms are in there kind of, because I'm going to have to make it wider because I am just chafing. We're going to have to make this wide, huh? I want this to be bigger. So I can see these values. Oh, God. All right. I can't even see. Yeah. So War Machine is kind of a bulky nature. What's hard is I can't really see. Before I can even try to slice this up, you guys, I have to get it to fit my body correctly. But you see, I don't know if y'all can see in my top left hand of my screen, I can't even get this thing to look right. I can't see all the values. Like the transform tab, I can't see right here. Who made this app? Use control. All I'm saying is I can't really change the values because it's all shrunk. View. What if I did view? Set camera, demo, change background, reset background, zoom all, settings, preferences, profile, view, window. I need a bigger transforms window. Settings, preferences, files. Oh, shoot. All right, I got to figure that out. I'm gonna try to do it off stream, but yeah, it's just seems too snug around the head. Yeah, it seems too snug around the head. It seems too snug in my chest region. Remember how wider my chest was from the other thing? So I'm gonna have to stretch this thing out. Nah, not free from. Nope, don't want to do that. Undo that freeform deformation before I even touch this thing. How do you undo that? jazz. So scaling is S, right? So if I want to scale, I'll push S. I don't know what I'm doing. Let me just Control Z. Oh, I see what this is, but I don't like that. We're doing 105, right? I gotta get. Join and cut. Why does all this stuff just stick around? This, can you stretch it from the bottom? Like right here? So, okay, when you click on them, it gives you your own like little nodes to move it in and out. But I don't want to do that anymore. Transforming local space. I did not save a backup. That is pretty smart idea to do. Just G avatar. I'm just gonna save it right to my 3D file. Smart thinking, bro. Layer. That's why I got you here, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it. Was from the transform window. Okay, so we're gonna go to scale transform right here. We have these right here. I can scale them from the bottom here. If I go to unclick uniform scaling, and then I can change basically how wonky the, I can't even, what's XYZ? Okay, we got Y is up and down, X is left and right, and Z is front to back. Okay, Z is front to back. So we need the X. We need to change the X itself. You said now the transform settings window. I'm having a hard time. Oh, so the way I can do it is, so if I click on like scale or uniform scale, it'll show me the active tool right here on the right hand side, and I can actually go in and change it. I can't click it up and down, but whatever. So I know I got my X, Y, and my Z right here. So say I want to change the back. We're looking at our back, and I need to make this wider on the X axis. I can go to the first value. It's uniform is clicked off. I'll go to the first value and change. I thought. Wait. No, never mind. It's not working like that. Maybe I do have to go in through here. Oh, is uniform scaling still clicked? Scale non-uniform. There we go. Look at that. So did you see what I just did? So right here, that now that I unclicked uniform scaling, I can actually change, well, each piece. Wow, it's super, super touchy. Well, I guess if I want to make it wider like that, make it, it's only doing one side though. I'm going front and back. I'm trying to go left and right. Well, I know I want to go 105. Let's just take it back to the beginning, I guess. You won't even let me get 105 all the way around. All right, we're back to 105. Jeez, this is hard. This is hard. All right, we clicked on back, scale, uniform. So we're all moving at the same scale, right? Up and down, big, small. Okay, I want it at 105. I feel comfortable with 105. Now I want to make it wider. There it is. I just got to do it the hard way until I can figure out the easy way. So I definitely made it wider, and I want the two shoulder pieces to be wide enough to fit around my arms. Something like that, right? Even though there's still a lot of space right here. What if I move it forward? It still needs to be a little bit wider, huh? What am I at now? 113. It actually looks like it'll fit though, to be honest. So 113. It's a little, goodness, calm down. There's still a gap. Do y'all see that gap right here? There's still a gap I need to push in. Something like that. But now my arm is clipping. Yeah, wider. Because if that's one unit, you got to be able to squeeze in there without splitting the back, splitting. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, you can see right here that it's not. So I'm gonna leave because it looks like this with this shape right here. I'm gonna leave that gap in there. I think that's fine, and it gives me a little bit more room to try to fit into that part of it. Put that back right there. A little down. It starts to clip right there. So we can do it just a little bit more wider. We're at 116. Let's check out 120. That looks pretty wide there. I could fit into that. And then I'm tall too. We're gonna leave that right there for now. Let's work on the front piece, see if we can get that part to match. Too bad you can't copy the values and make it match. So if we're at 105, one twenty, 105, 105. We're gonna try to do that to the exact same thing. 120, 105, and then this one, 105. Okay. And then let's go to this thing. Let's match her up. You know what I was thinking too, y'all? How am I gonna slice this thing? That gives me a little bit more space on my ears. But right here is not matching. I scaled it the same. Let me try something. Let me delete the chest again. But we know no. So now we know something. So if we bring in both of these pieces again, this is the chest. Right? We know how to rotate it. And now we know how to size it. 120, 105, and 105. The back will leave room for fans and electronics. True. Yep. I didn't think about that, but that is right. The back will leave room for fans and stuff like that. That is true. That is true. I can do that. I can already see that. I'm gonna have to make a part 2 for this video. We're gonna have to figure this out, y'all. All right, let's go to transform real quick. Look at my little fat chubs. They got me all chubby. All right. So this is fitting, basically. We can move this out of the way because the back piece is what really gonna have to. If I can get it on them. All right. Yeah, there's still a lot of space in there, especially once I transform it. 120, 105, and then 105. Do the parts have registration marks to help with lining it up? I don't think so. And if it does, I definitely don't know how to do it. I think your best bet you're gonna have is like doing it like I'm doing it now. I'm clipping in the armpit. Look at that. Both sides are still clipping in the armpit. I have to be wider. I have to go wider. One arm needs to be about right here. Because I'm clipping right here. It needs to be about like this. We're looking at maybe, let's just go crazy. 130. That wasn't even crazy. Wow, I'm wide in the chest, huh? Look at that. Just so I don't clip. I'm gonna make this more form fitting though. Right now, we're gonna get the basic measurements. I think I'm gonna tuck in some spots. I'm gonna tuck in the back a little bit, smush this part down. I'm gonna stretch this part inwards. I don't want to mess up the scaling of like the way it looks though. By changing those kind of scalings, I can see making it wider because I got to fit into the thing. But changing it where tucking in the back or vice versa, that'll start to make it look wonky. When do you think? You could bring both pieces in, line them up on the model, and then group them and then size them together like that. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because this one has to go to 132. Then let's line them together. Definitely got to get those shortcuts down. Do you see though at the bottom how it doesn't line up that well? Oh, that's probably why. That looks so much better now. That how does that look? Because I can make my model disappear. That looks so much better than before. It looks like I'm a big dude, bro. Got them wide shoulders. So I need electronics because I'm gonna have servos for the minigun. I'm gonna have the minigun going over here. You know what I'm saying? That'd be cool if I can make this pop out and then have the what is it called? The evil stepmom or something like that, or the ex-wife. You gotta have the ex-wife pop out. That'd be dope. That'll be down the line. Trust me. I'm gonna once the suit's built, I can start adding like little attachments, like the minigun, the little ex-wife in the arms. That'd be dope. I just don't like how bulky this part is, but like you said, I can put battery packs back there. I can put fans back there. There's all the electronics will be able to fit back there with no issues. As long as it fits evenly, that looks really good. Bustle with the ex-wife. You want to put the helmet on for shits and giggles? Am I doing any EVA foam? I'm probably sure there's going to be parts that I'm going to have to do EVA foam. I just don't know what yet. All I do know right now is what I have to do is get these big armor pieces done. That's going to be the most like part I care about, to be honest. That's way too big. I already have my helmet done, so I'm not even worried about this part of it. I was just curious on how it will look with me in it. Let's put on a faceplate. I guess once I line up the entire thing, I can like start slicing it if I'm happy with how each piece looks. How can I attach the faceplate? There it is. Okay. I have to attach it to one of the little things. So rotate it. Move it up. Oh, that's neck. Tina. Yeah, I am. I am doing this suit. I that I am, and it's gonna be hell. This is gonna be hell, but I'm gonna take my time. I have the little app. I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? I'm just learning how to use this thing though first. Like, shh, we've been we've been going through it. I finally know how to add stuff to the thing. Like I know how to find stuff and size it now. Wait, hold on. What's this part? 110. So I'm smoothing now. Before it was rough. I don't even know why I'm doing the helmet. I just want to see how it looks. Basically. See, now let's get the back part. Back cover helmet. There you go. How you been? I've been catching up on your TikToks, man. They're looking really good. All right, back cover attach to the head. Let's move it where I can see it. Rotate it around. Scale it to 110. See, I'm moving on this thing now. Before I couldn't get this thing. Again, I'm only doing the helmet piece just for shits and giggles because I already have my helmet part. There's no need in doing this. Like this is not even lining up right. There you go. I'm pretty sure it's all uniformed. Okay. I have it scaled right. I just don't know why it won't. It's weird. Whatever. Hey, we're on there. Helmet's on. Chest is on. Let's go. Your suit is causing you some issues. Man, don't they always? You say representation. Hell yeah. What up? That's what's up. We gotta look after each other because if we don't, who will? You know what I'm saying? All right. So I got the headpiece on. I got the chest piece looking like it's fitting right. Shoulders. Y'all wanted to see some shoulders? Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Elbows, joint, left elbows, forearm. Gun, forearm. Shoulder right, shoulder left. Big love, big hearts, big hearts. We're about to get these shoulders on here now. Yeah, we're about to see how these shoulders look. All right, one at a time. All I gotta do right shoulder. What's the top and what's the bottom? Oh, I got it on the wrong shoulder. This is right, and I have it on my left. My bad. My bad. All right, left shoulder. There we go. That looks better. This actually kind of looks like it fits. What is this attached to? Anything? I don't think I really have to size this any kind of special way. What do y'all think? Does it just sit there? Like, do I gotta like? Basically, what I'm gonna do is put like two snaps right here, like what are those little fastens, little buckles? Put two buckles here and have them like with some stretchy material. Because I don't see what it really attaches to. Nothing, huh? Is it just there floating? It's clipping my bicep right there, though. Shire, what up? What up? You're probably like, bro, what are you doing? So far, I'm trying to get. I got the headpieces on there, but I don't know if these look right. What do y'all think? I'm gonna rotate a little bit more this way. It's gonna clip my bicep because I'm not all the way relaxed. I'm not gonna worry about that. But it does look like my arm fits in there. It looks like it fits. Yeah, it looked like it fits in there. Maybe move it to the right a little bit. There you go. This ArmorSmith, this is ArmorSmith, yeah. Uh, Earlier in the stream, I did the whole sizing thing, so I had to like size my entire body to make my little avatar. But now I got my avatar set up. Now I just got to make sure all the parts are gonna fit together properly. What's cool is that you can just turn off a part if you don't want to see that part no more. Just turn it off. Like, okay, say my two chest pieces are getting in the way. I can't see the shoulder part to see if it fits. I can just turn them off, and then now I know if my shoulder is actually gonna fit in there or not, which I think it does. But you also gotta like don't look at the head. The head is just there for giggles. But then we can put it back on to see if everything is gonna line up properly. So far, the only different measurements I had to make was make it wider. I have a very wide body and chest. So I had to, I might, you know what, y'all? I might be able to just chop these in half. I might be able to just chop these in half and print them. I don't think they're that much bigger for my printer. I might be able to get away with chopping it in half. Maybe a couple pieces. I would chop it here or something and then chop it in half. That way I can get some pretty accurate pieces. I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to have to slice this thing up. You saying I'm going to have to watch the vid afterwards? Yeah, definitely. That doesn't look half bad though. Let me do the right shoulder now. Right shoulder in time. Left shoulder time. Crisscross. All right. You wouldn't go center chop? Then where? I mean, I have a pretty big printer, but I never wanted print anything to this scale. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at with my post processing. I think I can clean it up once I solder and glue it together. I think I'll be able to clean it up pretty good. I have to do some more research though, because this is well beyond my understanding and knowledge. But I will eventually get all of this stuff down. Not gonna lie, I don't want to like bash ArmorSmith design because this is probably one of the easiest and best things to do. But there are a few minor quirks I would want to fix. Just a few right now that I can see that I'm having some technical difficulties with. Maybe it's just operator error. It could be that. It could be just me being not knowing what the hell I'm doing. It's gonna clip right here because he can't put his arms down. Wait, maybe I can make my guy put his arms down. Let me see. Save pose, load pose, import, export, save, avatar, change pose. I need his arms down, bro. There you go. There you go. Thank you. All right. There you go. Now he got his arm down. All right. Got the shoulders on there. Let's do some arms. I feel like I'm working out. Oh, there's a neck. There's a neck front and back. Oh God, I didn't even know there was more pieces in the front and back. I might even do the neck. Oh, I got to. Let's see. Neck front and back. Good God. All right, let's. Shoulders fit though. Shoulders fit. Looking good in the shoulders. Shoulder department. Might want to go with Xtaria. Wait. Or Flash Forge flexible PLA for the shoulders. Why do you say that? Just so. But here's what I'm thinking. If I leave some space in between the two shoulders, and like I said, I'm gonna use some like stretchy fabric with probably some adjustable, flexible fabric, and then two buckles, one on both of the shoulders, so I can clasp them in there. It gives me some flexibility. The neck is the only thing that I would want to use a flexible PLA or something like that. Front neck. Seems like a pretty good learning curve. Oh, hell yeah, there's a learning curve, bro. The learning curve is ridiculous. I gotta move this off. I can't even see. Wait, let's take the headpiece off. Is this the front? Yeah. That doesn't look comfy at all. I guess I would have to smash it down, huh? Would I just have to smash it down? Let's do the back. Because these aren't gonna touch, so I would have to like really shrink it. Like I would have to like. You said this is gonna be awesome when it's done. I hope so. Like I'm really gonna take my time and get it done right. It's gonna be pretty tits. So in order to put this on right, I would have to shrink it. Let's get both pieces lined up, right? Who's this next for? Like a football player or a wrestler? This neck is massive. It doesn't even feel like it's lining up properly. My head wouldn't be moving at all. I want to do the whole neck, right? And then War Machine Mark One is badass. It was my favorite suit. It was my favorite suit. It looked a little clunky. It wasn't as like mainstream, but as far as suits go, it was my favorite one. It was so badass. All right, I got both lined up. Let's try to shrink this thing down a little bit. I got it lined up. but that's way too big. Why are the parts separating? I don't like the uniform scaling button. All right, fine. Let's do it this way then. Do about 90%. Not 190. It's huge. 90. And then same with you, guy. Let's link you back together. I still don't think that's big enough. I don't really like the neck piece. We're going to come back to it. I don't like it. And it's huge. It needs to be like at 80. Who made it so big? And then I got to shrink it down. All right, 80 is too small. 85. About 87. Let's try 87. I'm still clipping. And it's so tall. 90 would be the right size. 90 fit. If you print them as individual 6 pieces and attach them to fabric, then you'll be able to move. Are you talking about like the shoulders, the arms, all of those pieces? If I do all of those pieces together? All right. I'm going to try something. I just need this part shrunken down. Oh, there it is right there. My avatar head look huge, dude. The neck piece. This is how I'm thinking about doing the neck piece. I like. I saw Frankly built. He did the neck piece for his, and they made it actually look like metal, but they used that flexible PLA. I forgot what it was called. It was that flexible material. But if I can print that and then just make it look like a metal, I think that'll work way better. And then I can just put it around my neck, attach it with some Velcro, call it a day. I wish I could just copy these. Calipers, rotate, part specific. Did that just crash? Bruh. I don't think I saved it for hella long either. Bruh. Bruskies. Don't tell me I just crashed. I'm about to add an autosave right now. I mean, I didn't do a whole lot. I did do a whole lot because this thing ain't even. Bruh. Look at this, y'all. Look at it. Hold on. Look at this, y'all. I saved the avatar, but I didn't save my. I didn't save it yet, and it crashed on me. Y'all, all that work I just did for real skis. Oh no. I saved the avatar, but I didn't save the actual build. I didn't think it was gonna crash on me. Oh my gosh. That was a lot of work I just put into that. I want to do one thing though. I want to do one thing. Because I want to print out the chest piece. So we already know the dimensions of the chest piece, and then I just have to copy the back, right? Because we know the dimensions for the pieces. I remember them. So let's do a chest piece in there, and then I want to see how I can cut it up, and then I'm gonna end this video. TPU, thank you, Shire, thank you so much, TPU. I want to print it out in that TPU, and then the whole thing will flex, and then I'm gonna shrink it down. You saw how I was shrinking it down so it can fit. All right. This is what we'll do real fast. You said TPU take some practice, bro. Look, I'm just G. Take some practice. This app takes some practice. Practice? You talking about practice? Not the game. Not the game where I show up every day. But practice? I'm starting to get the hang of it. Now when you add something, you see all the little spots? You just add it to that little spot, like right here on the legs. Wherever you want to, whatever you want to put it, you can just add it to that specific part. So it's actually easy. And then it's gonna catalog it. And then it's gonna catalog it on the left side for all your different parts. You said best quote ever. It is like the best quote ever. So I'm super glad though I learned how to actually use this program because now I can just kind of fly through it. So right now I know 105 for the entire thing, and then I did 120 for the chest piece. Boom! Look at that. You looking for this? All right. So if we have the chest piece on, right? This looks weird without the back. I got to put the back on. I got to put the back on, y'all. Did he turn practice into a song? Can you put links in here? If you can find it, link it. That's fuck. That's hilarious. If it's on YouTube, preferably I won't get demonetized or anything like that. Even though I'm not even monetized, so I guess it really doesn't matter. All right, so let's a case molding. Like you talking about like with some sand? We got the back piece. And let's rotate this around. I'm not a big fan of the back, man. I don't like all that space back there, but Lair, we were talking about how we can put in some electronics, battery packs, cooling. So I think it won't. I think it won't be that bad. Let's move this piece out of the way. Let's put you up there. It's so much easier adding it because like little skill gap, bro. There's a skill gap to this. See, it wasn't that hard to get it back. Now look, watch, bam, save. Make sure I'm saving it. They my avatar. I wish they had autosave. Like, where's the settings at, bro? I would. I guess if you do anything, any major changes that you do to this build print thing, save that, bro. You have to save it for real. Don't forget to save your stuff, cause that you fasten this joint now. It only takes me a little bit, bro, and then I start to understand it. It only takes me a little bit. All right, so what I want to do was actually before I end and finish this up, I wanted to change. Remember how we were talking about splicing it up? let's splice this up layer and let's see how where would you slice this thing at? You're supposed to be able to slice it in the actual program, but I don't know. I think I feel more comfortable slicing it in Mesh Mixer, right? Where would you slice it, in this or Mesh? Let's take it way back. All right, so this is where it'll be sitting on here. I will want to print as much as I can. And then you said that should take like an hour the first time. It did. Yeah, in Mesh Mixer. All right, so this is what we'll do then. Let's take it out of here. Let's take the chest piece. Export. Export as model or export as part? We're going to export as model. As a STL. We're going to do War Machine. Just G. Front. Chest. Sized. There you go. War Machine, just G, front chest sized. I know exactly what that means. We're going to go to the War Machine. Create a new folder. Sized armor. That way I'll know exactly where it is. You said this joint not that friendly? It's not. It isn't that friendly. But if you got time, you know what I'm saying? If you got time, then it'd be perfectly friendly. All right, save. While I was exporting, if you guys haven't subbed yet, sub to me. I post videos every week. I left all the link down to all my other socials. After I jump off of this, I'm going to hop over to Twitch, and then I'm going to be streaming some Apex Legends. Got it out of the way nice and quick. See? I'm good at this. Yo, this is adding super time to my total. This is adding a lot of time to my watch hours. 15 minutes time 51. About 12 hours. Thought it was more. Oh, it's saved. All right. I also did a little preview on how to do like 3D scans of your head too. Put all this in my video. It's gonna be a nice little video. Yeah, so I'm gonna take the most important parts of this clip and make a full video of how to like use this app basically, and then post it probably post it Sunday. Forgot what I was doing. Let's exit out of this. Don't save. Let's go to the files. War Machine 101 sized armor. Okay. Here's my printer, and here's the piece I got to get printed. All right, transform. So, where would you cut this thing at then? Layer, where would you cut it? I would do. Here's our plane cuts. Oh God, not what I wanted to do. Horizontal. Said the horizontal on the shoulder line right here. But then I'll have to print off the middle piece, right? You're saying like this. You said okay, horizontal. My bad. My bad. Vertical, horizontal, same. Not really, but right here on the shoulders. Okay, I got what you're saying. Hold on, let me fix it. But I'll have to do them separately because they don't line up perfectly. So first piece right here. I don't like how I'm not getting no good. There's no way I can like digitally add values. I need to like add my own value. Can I? That's whack. Oh, why didn't I just do that? But it's backwards. Did not know you can drag it. And then you can flip what side you want to keep. Okay, so what I have to do then, right, is try to line this up as perfectly as I can, and then draw my line here. From here to here. That's going to slice that part right there. But can I move? Okay, so wait, what if I rotate the whole? Let's get off of here. Let's go back to transform. I want to get this as flat as possible then, right? I want a clean cut through here and through here. Why don't I not angle it this way? Uh-oh, messing it up. Because I want the cut to go from here to here. Give you some, gives you a seam to hide the stuff or leave some extra in the margin of error. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Oh, not cancel. I need to plain cut. Hollow make solid. Oh god. I wish. I mean, that's pretty close. But if people are going to be looking at it through the front, then yeah. But that's just one piece. I still have to separate it this part in half, though, right? Okay. So I cut that in half. That leaves this piece. We'll do another plain cut. That way we can get rid of this piece. Wait, hold on. Give me my piece back. There it goes. We're going to keep both halves. So now I could take this part. That was still moving together. Don't I have multiple pieces now? Could have sworn I just did a cut. We're just going to cut right in the front. Call it a day. We're going to keep both, but we're going to cut it. I swear I made a cut. Oh, I know what I messed up on. I forgot to separate shells. All right, so after you make your cut, of course, you need to separate shells. Now I have a million size chess pieces. Let's redo this all over again. Let's start over. Don't save. I figured it out. Jesus. Let's do it again. All right, now we're going to do a plane cut. We'll do it from here to over here. Maybe a little higher. Close enough. All right. So what we're going to do now is make our plane cut here. And I got rid of it. Oh, redo. Sorry. And keep both halves. Except now we made our cut. Can't see anything because we got to separate shells. Once we separate shells, we're going to have 3 pieces. 1, 2, the bottom, and 3. I think we can join 2 and 3 again. There we go. We can join that back up. So we're going to take this piece and we're going to move it to our build plate. And drop it down on the build plate. So now it'll print perfectly on the, you can't see it, move on the build plate. And if you have to, you can move it up. So what you want to do is take this piece. Pretty sure we can save just this piece, right? Yeah. Take that one piece. I have that one piece highlighted. And we're going to export STL upper left chest. I'm going to save it where I can find it. Just had a brain fart. So we're going to put it in our War Machine folder and in our sized armor 101. Is that upper right? That's upper right. Upper right chest, save STL. Then let's go to Ultimaker Cura. Of course, there will be a 5.5. All right. Anyways, and login failed. I just want to drop my print on here. Open file. War Machine 101 slice. Upper right chest. Ooh, that's a big print. Okay. There. Now it's technically on there. Now, if I want to size it correctly, I would rotate it and then lay it back. I mean, it doesn't print like a resin printer, does it? Probably like that. I just don't want to print a whole bunch of supports. You feel me? That would be good. Something like that. Will it actually print complete? Nope, it won't. Let's just say I do it with my normal. It doesn't even have a sign in profile. Hold on, let me sign in so I can get my profiles. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me put some pimping in it. Your boy is signed in now. Let's see. Bro, I saved all my settings. Bro, I have the perfect settings and I saved them. What is this? I know I saved them. I just got to find them. I know I saved them. I have no idea where I saved them at, though. No, that's not it. That's not it. This isn't it. Hold on. I know it. I know I saved it somewhere. ArmorSmith, Adreno, yada, yada, yada. Is it on? Did I save it in my cloud storage? Is this it? This is it. There it is. Failed to import. Extra fast Kira profile. Normal is not compatible. You mothers effers. Ain't this about? I'm upset. I'm so upset right now. Anyways, they're close enough to my settings though. These are actually close to my profiles, but I had more profiles. I had a fast and an extra fast. Anyways, these are close enough. These are close enough. Um, we'll do supports, but I've been using tree supports lately, so we're just going to generate tree supports, 70% overhang, 3% infill. Yeah, these are them. They're just not the greatest. Infill, I'll change that to 15% though, to be honest. 15% infill pattern. Let's go grid gyroid. Bottom thickness 1.2, yada yada yada. 2.7 layer height. Tree supports, raft. Definitely want a raft with something this big because you don't want it to topple over or break. So raft is the way to go. And then I added tree supports because they've been printing out pretty good. Let's slice it. Let's see how long it takes. A day, 7 hours for a piece like this? Dude. Oh, I didn't put no supports here. Oh. Maybe it auto-generated supports? Let's see. Yeah, I did. These don't look bad. Most of the time, it's probably all supports. Retractions took 7 hours of retractions. Supports took 6 hours. So yeah, the supports and retractions. We can't really help retractions, right? Infill. There's a lot of infill. I don't want this to break, so I guess the infill works. And then here's all those supports. Ooh. Will that break off? It's in the inside though, so we really don't have nothing to worry about. Nothing on the outside, so the outside will look smooth. Stand it on the edge or the side. Ooh, no. Why would I want to do that? The only thing that would help with this if I were to stand it up like this, if this is what you mean. I gotta put this thing back in here. I can stand it up like this, have a flat surface here. I need to take off snap rotation. This is terrible. Something like this. Add auto orientation plugin to Kira. Do I have that already? I mean, it kind of have it, right? I guess I would have to add that plugin, huh? Let's see. What type of filament am I using? I use, for the most part, I have some here. The box busted out of the back. So inside I got, this is Sunlu PLA Plus Gray. Here's the box. Let's see the box. Boom. Yeah, Sunlu PLA Gray. It's a little bit more expensive, but I like PLA Plus. I haven't used any stronger PLAs. I've been no lie. Everything I build is with this. I have other stuff that I don't really use. I have some 3D. I have some. Here's some rainbow filament right here that I haven't really used. Uh, some clear PLA. I used this when I did my Bangalore heirloom because I wanted it to glow from inside, so I use this. This stuff is stringy though. Ooh. But yeah, for 99.9% of my prints, I use PLA plus the gray from Sunlu. I always go raft. I go raft if it's tall or if I have if I don't think it's gonna like stick that well. It's in extensions. I just downloaded one of them. Oh, I gotta exit this out now. Go back. Why do you hate rafts? They kind of, the only thing that I don't like about rafts is they destroy the underneath of your print. So if I'm gonna put a raft on there, I gotta make sure that it's on the part that doesn't. If you don't use a raft, man, I swear your prints will fail. Maybe it's just that I don't know what I'm doing. Then I don't know. But I definitely use a raft. If so, I can print it like this. I just feel like this is gonna take forever, and it's gonna have a lot of supports. I don't like to. I mean, technically, I can print it on its side ever so slightly. Something like this. I can do something like that, but it's gonna have supports all throughout here. If it was more dome shape, I wouldn't have to worry about putting support blockers there. But you just like the extra adhesion. I agree. Yeah, they do muck up the bottom, but like I said, I have a pretty solid post processing skills. Then I just add. All right, let's go to extensions. So it says print it like this. So at this part, I probably wouldn't print it with a raft then, because I don't want it. I don't want the whole bottom. I don't want to have to work out the whole bottom. That's going to be terrible. And then, but you don't have to worry about all those supports. I won't have to worry about all those supports. Let's see what it does. I'm just curious now at this point. Lice it up. I saved. I literally just saved like a few hours. That will look terrible underneath. Darts. Oh. You want to try without a raft? Let's try without a raft because that will look abysmal underneath. How many parts does the suit have? I've only done helmets and whatnot so far. I can't imagine a whole War Machine suit. So we were just talking about that. So when we first started off, I had to add the suit to my avatar. So we had the back piece, and I had actually a lot more pieces too as I was doing it, but it crashed, and I didn't save anything, so it just deleted all of it. But I had the shoulders done, I had the helmet done. Anyway, long story short, this is only two pieces. You have the front piece and the back piece. Here's the back piece right here, and then you have your front piece right here. But this will not fit on my build plate. I can show you what that looks like right here in Mesh Mixer. Here's the size of my build plate. Here's the first piece I took off, and then here's the rest of the front piece. So you can see this is like 5 pieces I have to break it down into. So this is 5 just for the chest. We can just assume that the back, it will be just the same. Each piece takes a day. So you're looking at a week of just printing just the front chest piece. Repnar, I hope that answers your question. The tree should be enough adhesion. Let me see. I never printed with trees. I probably printed twice so far with trees. I usually use regular supports. I just heard bad things with trees, but I've been seeing a lot more people post with their trees. So I've I've literally just switched it up to point posting with tree supports. I like the way they look when you break off the supports. Like under here, I like the way it looks. It looks a lot better. And then, but I can imagine that. Let's do skirt. We'll do brim. We'll do brim. Just a little bit more extra security. It's not a raft, but it's a little bit extra, right? Trees have been killing it. That is true. You planning to do fiberglass inside for stability or glue? Nah, bro. Straight just filament. If I start shattering stuff, like if I'm start wearing it to cons or wherever I'm wearing the suit, and I start shattering pieces, then I'll start looking for reinforcements, more stability. But as of right now, I will do probably a little PLA gloop, like the 3D gloop for PLA, and then a little bit of heat welding with a soldering iron. I think that'll hold. But my prints are strong. Like I have no problems with my prints. If I do need a little bit more strength, I can add a little bit more to the infill. But I don't think I'll need a whole lot. It kind of looks the same. But yeah, I still think it'll have enough strength. A lot of sanding. That's gonna be a lot of sanding, bro. Doing that on the bottom. That's why I wanted to do in the inside. This just seems that just seems like a lot of sanding. And it's the same time. Like, let me see. Oh God, what is happening? Almost the same, just flipped it around. It's gonna have supports at the bottom, but this part will be nice and smooth. I'm gonna use more material because I have more supports, but time, I think the time stayed the same. The ABS leaning towards some fiberglass for the sectioned out parts. You said you think it'll be good the other way? All right, so I gain 8 hours. And those 8 hours is all of those supports. So more material. Don't have to worry about. You just have to sand this down the top part. I just think, man, that I just think it'll get 8 alive, saving 7 hours. Ugh, that is a lot of time, especially when I'm printing so much. I'm just thinking about the sanding and post processing. Calculated extended optimal printing orientation. It's still, what the hell? Let's try that again. Oriented. What the hell? I don't know it. I don't know what it's doing. But we can do modify settings. Automatically calculate the orientation for all loaded models. No, never mind. All right. I don't know what I just did, but it is not. It is not doing what it's supposed to be doing. What is it doing? It worked the first time. It's not working no more. So let's say print it like this. All my settings are same, but I got tree supports, 80, 70% overhang because it can handle that. Might be able to handle 75, less supports, 3%. Do a test print of the first few layers. That's smart. Yeah. Because let's see how many it would take to get to those first layers. Yeah, I only need like this much. And then I'll see how much it looks like ass. But it does, yeah. It saves 8 hours, 7 hours. Yeets. Yeet says his name. Hey, it's me, Yeets. Yeets, what's good? Welcome, welcome. I did slice it. Oh, you talking about do it now? I ain't gonna do it now. We still got more stuff to figure out. We gotta go back to the armor. What's happening, Yeats? Man, I was supposed to be streaming on Twitch right now. I went a whole extra hour. But man, y'all came through. Y'all came through in full force, man. I appreciate it so much. Y'all gonna help me get those watch hours, bro. I gotta get. I'm about to make my thousand. I'm about to get my thousand subscribers before I even get my watch hours. Oh, I'm just gonna keep putting out content. Hopefully, more and more people start watching it. The longer and longer it goes, and then I can start getting my watch hours so I can get monetized. That looks hectic. This, Yeats, you don't even know, bro. You weren't here for the beginning of it. I'm pretty fast at it now. Layer no, Layer been here since the since the beginning, and I didn't know how to get stuff over anywhere. Like I can show you the helmet right now. I'll do the helmet. So basically, I got to go into the files for the helmet. This is to size it because it's not going to even be sized properly. So I go into the 3D prints, right? Go into my War Machine folder. I'm not really worried about the helmet again because I already did the helmet. Get them hands ready. Gonna be a lot of sanding. Yo, bro. You already know. And the back cover. So all right. So I just moved all my files over to the app, the ArmorSmith designer app. I made a carbon helmet. It was so hard. I imagine it was easier than that. My War Machine helmet wasn't that hard, actually. Well, first of all, I didn't make it. That was a sponsored. That was sponsored by PCB Way, and they printed the whole entire thing for me, which I could have done. I could have done it, and they resin printed it, so it was ultra smooth. And then I put it together, basically. Yo, does my head look funny? Because why is it so funny shaped? I guess because it's not round. They have this like oblong head. My head is not shaped that way. There's something messed up in Denmark. Edit measurements. Head circumference. I think I might have took a bad measurement. Cause why does my head look so oblong? Doing this thing tight. Wait, hold on. Was the circumference here, right? Above the eyebrows. Let's say 23, bro. My head is that big. Oh. Is y'all's head that big? 23 inches. All right. So head width. We're gonna do head width real quick again. Oh, I messed it up. I'm using these cosplay calipers from Uncle Jesse. All right. All right. So my original measurement was kind of off. Do it in centimeters. 16 centimeters. We'll go back to centimeters real quick. I just got super confused. Gonna go back to imperial because I got super confused. You should make some Master Chief armor. I might down in the road. Down the road. So, well, let's cross this bridge first. Eat. We're gonna go with 6 inches. Yeah, that's about right. Depth is about right. Look at that. I got a round head. I feel like the circumference is still wrong though. What did I put? I think I said 23 for. There you go. Head is round. That head looks funny. I'm glad I was able to fix it. 23. All right. There we go. That looks like a normal head. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna have to go through and fix my avatar. Yo, hey, thank you so much, Yeats. My stream is actually about to be over, so you are catching the tail end of it, and I appreciate it so much, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, so we went through basically all the steps, man. This was pretty fun. I need to do another stream though soon. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna get to editing this tomorrow night and probably try to get this video up. I'm trying to get this video up Sunday. How did I do, y'all? Was I able to answer everyone's questions? I fixed my head. Juiced about that. Let me save this avatar. Because before he was looking rough. Layer. All right, bro. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you guys. My avatar got a round head. Let's go. I'm gonna take some better measurements of my body and stuff. I'm gonna get this thing right. All right, chat. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, man. Y'all be easy. Have a great rest of your night. God bless y'all. Peace out.